a makeup brush. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see, I have absolutely like no makeup on my face, but we are doing a get ready with me. I feel like it's been a long time since I did one of those, and we are going to be using all the new makeup that I got in that makeup haul that I did a video back, I think. But anyway, I am just not going to keep rambling. Let's just jump right into this video. It's kind of like a first impressions because I have not used any of this makeup yet. I'm going to pull my hair back. That's done. Okay, so first thing, I have nothing, like absolutely nothing on my face. I have a little bit of lip balm on my lips, and I'm going to put a little bit of moisturizer on my face. This is the triple performing moisturizer from Benefit. My face has been so dry since my pregnancy. I'm sure you guys have heard me say that like 8,000,000 times. Okay, so I am done with that. Next I'm going to use is this little mini professional. And then I kind of go in with this e.l.f. It's not really for my pores, but I use it for like an all over. Ooh. Just so my makeup goes on really smooth. It's just the mineral infused face primer. Skin feels really nice and moisturized now. Let's get on to my first product that I am going to be using. Okay guys, so this is the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydration Foundation. I'm not really feeling matte lately just because I'm so dry, but it says hydration. So that's what I'm about. I'm excited. The second I saw this, I had to get it. They actually had an applicator. I'm sure you guys probably seen it all over the internet, the applicator that goes with this. For some reason, it didn't really convince me to buy it. I don't know. I could just tell from the way it looked that the applicator was actually going to be, it was kind of like a sponge, but the sponge looked like it was going to be a hard sponge and not like something where you can wet and make it really soft to bounce on your skin. I could tell from the packaging it was going to be like that. So I'm just going to use my beauty blender because that is what I normally use for like all my stuff. I mean, sometimes I use like a brush like this, or a brush like my flat top kabuki brush, or this brush here. I use one of these, or I just used my beauty blender, which that is what I want to use. And I am in, I forgot to let you guys know, this is in 15 Ivory. This is the latest shade that I saw that they had. So that looks dark though. Holy crap, that looks kind of dark to me, but it's very moussey and a very thick consistency. It's like not running down. You can see that. It's very, sorry about my nails, guys. Very, very moussey. I'm excited to try this though. All right, let's give it a try. I'm a little nervous. It's very, like, it feels like a very thick consistency to me and very moussey. I know I just said that, but actually I'm gonna do one side with my beauty blender and the other side with my flat top kabuki brush. My opinion, this is still a little bit dark for me. I like a little bit of a lighter shade than this. It's a little bit more on the yellow toned, a little bit more warmer and yellow. But if I bring it down on my neck, I think I can make it work. Definitely medium coverage, almost a full coverage for me. I mean, I say good medium. I'm liking that. I want to see what it looks like with the beauty blender real quick. I got more coverage with the brush than I am with the beauty blender, but that is to be expected. So I'm noticing that I have to use a little bit more with the beauty blender. But I can still see a little bit of my redness on my cheeks peeking through. I always put a little bit of foundation on my lips too. Blending it down my neck a little bit better. I feel like this foundation for me is definitely like kind of showing a little bit more of my pores, and I do have larger pores, as you guys do know, and I say that all the time, that because I did have oily skin and it's hereditary in my family, I just have really, really large pores. Like I said, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. I'm like so about it. It's already dry though. Holy crap, that dried very quick. So it sets very quickly. I'm just upset because it's like not my color, and that was like the latest shade they had. So if you're like really fair like me, like Casper the Ghost, this probably is just the color is just not, it's just too warm for me and too yellow because I'm more on the pinky side of color. So I'm just going to keep going with some other products that I have. I don't know if this is new, but it is new to me and I've never tried it before. So this is the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. Well, this is 01. This is like their lightest shade they have. So we're just going to, ooh, that is really light. Just by the first impressions, it feels a little bit more on the dry side. It's like drying very quick. So I'm noticing I have to move extremely quick with this. So maybe I should have just did one eye at a time. It's not the most pigmented concealer I've ever seen, but I love the color because it's so fair and unfair. So if I normally use another foundation that actually matches my skin a little bit better, this would look amazing. It is a little bit more on the dry side to me, I think, for my under eyes, for being having dry skin right now. I like a little bit more of a creamy consistency in a concealer for me. I'm gonna have to do this step by step because this concealer seems to dry very quickly. So I'm just gonna go straight down my nose a little bit. And I can still see a little bit. I know it made it more brighter, but I think I need a little bit more because I can still see my under eyes. It's still like, I can still see a little bit of my dark circles with this concealer, so it does not conceal them completely. But this is really good for more on highlighting than concealing for me. It'll all come together. I know it still looks a little rocky, but it'll all come together. Real quick on both of these products, I like this one, but I feel like it shows my pores, and I don't know if it's good for dry skin in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. You might love it. I have a feeling it's just going to show too many imperfections for me, but it is medium, and I feel like if I did put a second coat on a foundation, this would probably be even a full coverage foundation for me, but I have a feeling it would look a little cakey for me though too. And for this one, it's not very pigmented. It doesn't conceal really dark under circles like I feel like I have for like really dark blue toned under circles, but it's really good for highlighting, as you guys can see. So loving that. My next step is the new Maybelline Fix Powder here, and then I also have the NYX Sculpt and Highlight thing here, but I don't know which one I want to use first. Like if I want to sculpt and highlight and then set it, or if I want to set and then sculpt. I think I'm going to go with this first and then set everything after I'm done. So I'm going to try this. I did do some swatches on my hand just to look at it. It was pretty impressive, but let's just see. These were just swatches, so I'm a little nervous on this one too. This was the fair shade that they had. So this is in taupe and in ivory. So I am going to just kind of carve this out a little bit on my face. I don't really ever do my nose, so I think I'm going to pass on that. I think I'm going to use my Beauty Blender again to blend this out. I just use my Beauty Blender for absolutely everything. Maybe I'll just use my flat kabuki brush a little bit. I think I'm liking it, blending it out better with a brush than a Beauty Blender. I love it. That honestly with a brush blended out like a dream. That was just so easy. I found it was a little bit more harder with a Beauty Blender to blend out, but if you just use like a flat kabuki brush, it's just, love it. Holy crap, this stuff is very pigmented, so if you want some highlight, you only need just a little bit. I think I put on a little bit too much, but I will blend this baby out so it matches somehow. I am loving this combo so far. It blends like a dream, and the color for my really fair skin is, I give it a 10 so far for me personally. I love it. Next thing I want to try is the Fix Setting Powder. Maybe that'll help with my pores, because I was complaining that, I don't know, that foundation kind of really showed my pores and I was not liking that. So let's see if it does anything. I'm not really for mattifying, like really making my face matte, but I love it. I don't know, it just seemed to like blur out my pores even more with this setting powder, because without this stuff I think my pores were a little bit more noticeable, but Yeah, so far the stuff, and it mattified really good, so I think with my oily skin, if it comes back, I think I'm gonna even love this up even more. Next product I want to use is this Sephora Blush Me, little domed thing like this, and it is a cream. It's coming off more purple, but I'm telling you, it's more like on hot pink. I don't know if I want to just actually take it and dab it on my face, or if I want to use a blush and blush it out. I'm going to use like this little stippling brush and take it like this. So far, the stuff went on, and it's so silky also. It's amazingly silky. It blends out so beautifully, and I think it looks really pretty on really fair skin. It's really pigmented too, so be careful with it. I want to set my face. This is not a nude. This is just the MAC Medium Dark, just to give myself an all-over bronzer, because I just did the sculpting the face. Next thing I want to work on is brows. I have several products for brows. This Maybelline Brow Drama Crown Pomade, and this is in, it should be in blonde. I'm pretty sure it is in blonde. So, and then I also got the Brow Stylist Plumper, and this is also in blonde, the lightest shade they had. And then I also got the Brow Drama from Maybelline Pro Palette, and I also have, this is not sponsored from Maybelline, I promise you. That would be awesome, but it's not. This is the Maybelline Brow Define and Fill in Duo. So I don't know how I'm going to use all these products in one, but we will figure it out. I think what I really want to do is try this brow pomade, but I need to kind of just brush out my brows before I start doing that. Let's try. Very waxy. I mean, you can definitely tell a difference. This one's a little bit more filled in, but it's like getting plastered to my, like they're not gonna move. It gives it like a slight bit of color. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. I definitely don't think that I could just use this, walk out the door. I'm definitely going to have to put like some sort of powder over top. I mean, they don't seem like, it's more of a wax kind of thing with a little bit of tint of color. But as you guys know, I'm not working with a lot with my brows, so I'm definitely gonna have to put a powder and kind of fill in a little bit more of the missed sparse areas. It does make a small difference. I'm not in love with it. It's definitely waxy. I feel like it's going to keep my brows in place. But overall, I couldn't just use this. I need more than just this. So I think that's awesome that I actually have a brow kit also. So I think I'm just going to try this out because I really want to try this out. And I need some powder. So I'm not going to use the wax in here because I heard the wax is awesome. It's like a tinted wax. But because I already have wax on my brows right now, I'm just not going to do it. But I am going to use my Sally Hansen's brow pencil here instead of the one that's in there. I don't know if you guys see it. It comes with a brow wax, brow powder, and then a highlighter. And this is in blonde, the fairest shade that they have. I'm going to brush these babies out again. So far, I love the powder. It just matches my hair really well, and it's not too dark also, and there's no red tones in it. I love blonde, but I can't stand when they put blonde with more of like a red tone in it. I don't like it because I don't have any red in my hair. So, but so far this is good. I kind of want to use this highlight for under my brows, which I will try. Let's go in with this Brow Stylist in blonde. Just gonna let that sit for a few minutes and let that dry up. I am going to do my eyes real quick and be right back because I didn't buy any new eye products for my eyes or anything like that. So I'm going to do that, and I actually, you know what, before I do my eyes, yeah, I'm going to do my eyes and I will be right back. So guys, I am completely done my eyes. The next thing I wanted to try out is this. It's the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Eye Gel Pencil, and this is in Smooth Coal. So I didn't get black because I couldn't find black, but I got the second best thing that was close to it. So let's just see how this rolls. I'm going to put this on the inner of my waterline. Very smooth. I don't know why every time I do this my eyes water, but it's waterproof, so let's hope it works. See, my eyes are starting to water up a little bit. That one on with ease. Like I barely even had to touch my waterline. I love this so far. Let's do the other eye. Love this. It went on with ease, so my eyes are really watery right now, so we will see if this moves or budges in a few minutes here. Next product that I'm going to try is this lip gloss, but it's highly pigmented because I remember swatching it on my arm, my hand, but I'm actually going to put it on my lips. I don't know what this is in, but it's from the Color Workshop. It doesn't actually have a shade color. You can get this brand at Walmart, I think. They're extremely cheap. First impressions, I really like this one. The other ones, I think, I have like maybe 2 or 3 other ones that are a little bit just as pigmented as this, but then I have more sheer colors too in this. So I like it so far. The darker ones, like the darker colors, are definitely going to be more pigmented like this. I just don't know how long they're going to last, so I'm going to have to try this product out a little bit more too. So we'll see how that one is. It's really smooth, really highly pigmented for such a cheap. I mean, my mom probably only paid like maybe $2 or $3 for this. Next product I have is the Maybelline Master Fix Setting Spray. I'm excited to try it. It says Blacks in Makeup Long Lasting Finish, translucent, oil free. And before I do that, I want to put on a highlighter on my face because I feel like I'm a little matte everywhere and I like to have a glow. Just gonna use my Benefit What's Up highlighter. A little bit of my Aero Mineral Makeup Mist also. Now I'm going to use my Fix and Spray. Let's see. Smell doesn't bother me. That's coming from a pregnant lady, so the smell does not bother me. It smells like a regular, I don't know, setting spray. I don't know. Like a basic setting spray to me. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm gonna give that a minute to soak into my face to get all the powderiness away. Let's just talk about the overall of all the products. This foundation, I am definitely going to have to try this out a lot more and give it more of a wear test. This honestly was more just like a first impressions. First impressions for this product, I wasn't like, oh my gosh, crazy about it. I wouldn't run out and get it, in my personal opinion. I think it just showed off more of my pores and more imperfections, which kind of sucked. Yeah, this is not my favorite. It looks a little bit too much like cake face to me. And I normally am the person who doesn't mind of like a cakey face, but I'm just not a huge fan, but maybe it'll grow on me in the future just because I have dry skin, so I'm not a huge fan of it. But then again, I want to give this a little bit more of a try out. But first impressions, it's okay. It's not like amazing. This one, okay, not really for good concealing under the eye. Like, it's very drying in my opinion. It's good for highlighting, but for concealing dark circles, I don't really recommend it. I like it for highlighting. It's awesome for highlighting. The next sculpting product here, I absolutely, hands down, 10 out of 10, it's a 10. I love this stuff. It was amazing. I think it blended out beautifully. The color is amazing, very pigmented, both sides, sculpting and the highlighter. This product is amazing. I could see myself using this very quickly and running out to get another one. This stuff, I actually really like this. I think the color of it was really nice, and it feels like my brows are really in place. They have not moved. I like this stuff. I think it really worked. Lasting Brow Drama Eye Pencil. Love this stuff so far. Let me see if my eye's not watering anymore. It doesn't seem to like it ran, or it didn't run into my creases of my eye or anything like that. It seemed like to stayed put. And it's a drugstore product, so something like that I can find instead of spending extremely a lot of money. Overall, this was like $6 or $7 for this one, for the Maybelline. Totally worth it. I love it so far. Well, I'll have to try this out a little bit more and see if it can put it to the test, but so far I like it. The Master Fix Setting Powder. Love this stuff so far. I think it honestly really helped my foundation. It helped my pores and smoothed all my imperfections out a little bit better and made it less noticeable. So I love this stuff, and I think I would really love this stuff if you really have oily skin. Setting stuff, it's just really finely milled. So far, for just first impressions, I love it. This is not like a run out, go get pen, like product. It's cute for, it's okay for something really quick, but then I can't just use this as one product. Okay, so if you're a woman like me who has like absolutely no brows whatsoever and they're really sparse, really thin brows, this product probably is not for you. I will probably just use it for like a wax kind of thing, not really to, it's not a one product, one and done kind of thing. It's just not meant for that, in my opinion, unless you have really thick, full brows and you don't really have any sparse areas. You'll probably really love this, but for the average woman who really has a lot of brow problems, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, it's okay, but it's not amazing. Do I recommend these lip glosses? It still looks pretty on me, but I don't know how long they last. I have to give it a little bit more wear test on these, but they're extremely cheap. You can get them at Walmart. I think the only place you can get them is at Walmart. Color Workshop lip glosses. They're okay. They're not like amazing. If you're like really on a tight budget and you just want something, then yeah, go out and try them out. I didn't say it's like an absolute need in your collection or anything like that, but they're okay. I can see myself using this even with oily skin. The consistency of this is so lightweight and so smooth and blendable. Look how pigmented that is, and it just blends out to be so beautiful. I love it. I really do like this. Even with my dry skin, oily skin, I think I'm gonna absolutely love that. I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this one. I think this was like $6 or $8 for this. I had it on a gift card and I only had $6 or $8, so you're kind of limited on what you can get at Sephora for that much. So I saw this and I was like, it's mine. I'll try it. I think I told you guys with this one, I absolutely love this stuff. I think it's amazing. I cannot wait to try the wax part of that, the colored wax. I can't wait to try that out. But these other two products, the highlight and powder, were amazing. Love this so far. Overall, I really like the majority of the things I have. The only thing I really say I don't really care for the most is probably the foundation. Unfortunately, this is not my most top favorite, but overall everything else I absolutely love. I would just love it. Anyway guys, I hope you like this kind of get ready with me first impressions kind of thing. Please always give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and thank you again for watching my channel. Alright, bye guys.